Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. This one is one of the biggest classics. It's David Bowie and Heroes.
I drink all the time.
Huh.
Cause we're lovers. Yeah, that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers. And that is that. Oh, nothing will drive them away. Beat them forever, ever.
It's a really interesting arrangement.
We can be heroes just for one day. What do you say?
Glastonbury is meant to be one of those almost spiritual experiences. It has all these energy field things that people talk about, and I don't know if any of that is true, but I do know that a lot of artists go on stage there and say it's the most phenomenal experience, and I think it's meant to be just amazing. I've never been. I really want to go. I've only been to Scottish festivals, which is probably a colder experience.
Dolphins can swim. Though nothing will keep us together, and we can beat them forever and ever. We can be heroes just for one day. What to say?
Woo! I think he sings like such a Brit. He has, or a Southern English British person in his shaping of vowels. They're really round. The placement is quite far back. He is kind of making a lot of space in his vocal tract, quite a lot of space between his larynx and his lips, rather than having a kind of wider shape that a lot of Americans have. He's really, really round and like, he also is a baritone, so it gives him that depth to to his tone as well, and that combination just gives him his classic tone. Although he can sing high. Often people really struggle with those high notes, and all you have to do is think of, if you can do a woo, woo, like a party woo, how does that feel? How much effort are you putting in? How much air are you putting into that? Because that is kind of near the placement of what you're going to need to make a you sort of sound. He is so cool. You can hear on Remember, it's instead of having a erotic R at the end, again, that's his accent, and they're echoing that in the backing vocals. And this song is, of course, set around the Berlin Wall, and there's a lot of history. I actually did a video on it, of him and the Berlin Wall. He wrote this album in a studio next to the Berlin Wall, and it was quite a dark setting that really fed into this album. There's so many of these flips. Yeah! The heroes, love it. Just for one day, what to say, I say. So there's moments of this that he's just going for it, he's making some bizarre noises, and that's what's wonderful about him. He just goes for it in his own unique artistic expression and doesn't try to conform to any ideas of what singing should or shouldn't be. But there are moments where he's like, hey, and he just holds these notes in a technically beautiful way. So I think that is the important thing, that you have the choice to be able to go into your technique and use it when you need to, but then you can just be as wild as you want if that feels authentic to you in that moment. And I also want to say, if you are a really technical singer and you love technique, you know, there's a lot of people who are like, you have to be really technical, and then there's a lot of people that throw technique out and say you shouldn't be at all. And I don't think either is right, or either is right for anyone. Some people just love the technical side of things, and that speaks to their soul and their heart, and that's what works for them. And some people just love being really inventive and throwing technique out, and that's what works for them. But most people are somewhere in the middle and use a combination. And don't poo-poo them for it, I'd say. This. I love it. I feel like not everyone can get away with such bizarre vocal nuances, but it really works for him, and it's part of his whole persona. So it's a real lesson in taking something that works for you and not trying to be someone else. We can't all be David Bowie, and we can be, though, our own unique selves, and that is what's really important. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Down.